Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Oblivion. We're here today, continuing our alphabetical tour of the cities in Coral. We're going to be doing a sequence of quests today, so let's go ahead and hunt down some rumors here.
What? Goodbye.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
How do you do?
Not bad.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone?
Yeah, I think so. Everyone's civilized anyway.
I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something shady going on at the Oak and Crozier. Farewell.
My children are starving. Please help.
I'm busy. Okay, well, we might have to just go straight to the quest giver again.
What can I do for you? Hard to complain about living in Coral. Be seeing you.
My name is Yugal Ballet. I'm pretty new here. Don't know a soul. You too.
Alright, we'll just go straight to the source then. Hello.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
I wasn't planning to do your quest yet, but
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
oh wait,
Well,
actually.
I was in Hall last week.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm sure I saw Renaud Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though. Yes, it's quite odd. Renaud, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Renaud is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business.
Sip.
Farewell.
Memes. If only she had a coffee mug. Okay, so that's the quest that I was looking for. Separated at birth. She's involved in a quest too, but we're not going to get to that one quite yet. I must be in his house still. Oh no, it's not. This is the Grey Mare. Come on.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
We'll get to that next time too. Maybe. Some other time.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? But I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk.
Perhaps a
But
little.
never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of imposter is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
You know, what's funny too, is that he literally is giving me as much gold as, like, the rulers of these cities are giving me to complete his quest. Anyways. Shadenhall.
Go ahead, please. Renaud Germain? No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
He's
what?
staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
How curious.
Good day.
Same last name. Apparently he's walking around town right now because the quest marker is green. It's a little late, though, don't you think?
Is there something I can do for you? He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
You're going to be a little disappointed. Don't get your hopes up.
This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Okay.
Look at the muscles on you.
Go ahead and make it a little bit brighter. It's funny, they even dress the same.
Ah, it's you. You're the one... who are you again? Right. You were finding that fellow who's stolen my name. Have you had any luck? What?
He's on his way. He's right there.
I misunderstand. I don't have a brother. Maybe I misunderstand. Another bottle of wine will help.
He's literally right there, dude.
What? Either I'm far... My family was killed long, long ago. And he's coming here to see me, you say? Yes, that's me. Brother? Wow. Hope he's got a wine cellar. I can't believe I've been reunited with my brother. I can't stop to talk now. I've got to go meet my brother.
What?
What? Who? Oh, damn, not this again. Wake
Whoa.
up.
Did you see that?
Wake up. You're not dreaming, Reynold. It's me, your brother, Gilbert. That can't be. I don't have a brother. I mean, I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again? I am your twin brother. When we were very small, our farm was attacked by ogres. Our father and I escaped. We thought you and Mother had both been killed, if we had only known. All I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the body of my mother. I was raised by the monks at Waynon Priory. My brother, it is wonderful to see you again. We will have much to talk about in the next days. I can't believe I've been reunited with my brother. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
There we go.
Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety.
Are they really cannibals?
While my mother didn't
If they're eating
survive,
humans?
Reynold did. And for that,
Wouldn't
I'm
that be if they
grateful.
were eating humans?
But we
Or,
both want more.
Eating other ogres?
We want our home back.
Whatever.
We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
Sure.
Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, south of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. I wish my father had given me a better description.
Well, they actually didn't just give us a random quest marker this time. That's nice. Anyways, it's down like here-ish, so we'll find it, no problem. That might even be it right there. No, I think that's hack dirt or whatever. We will deal with that one different time. It's kind of a weird, creepy place, though. Let's go talk to the friendly people of Hackdirt, though.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
How could I say no to a face like that?
Just leave.
Oh, you know what? I think that actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think there's actually a way that you can ask around town and figure out where it is. Like someone will mark it on your map, but I know it's down here somewhere. We'll find it. There's Fort Carmala anyway, so. I think it's like over here somewhere, maybe. So I actually need to go this way. I do like this area. It looks rather nice. I remember though, back in, like 08 or whenever I first played this game, the whole like trees moving in the breeze thing blew my mind. Okay, well, if you don't care, I don't care. There's also a Daedric shrine around here somewhere. Oh, hello. I'm definitely going to need to do an episode, or probably more than an episode, where I go around and just look through random locations. Oh, I think that's it on the map right there. We'll do that at some point, probably after we finish the tour of all the different cities, I guess. Because there's some interesting... Oh no, this is that one inn.
Please the nine with good works and visit way shrines of Stendara for blessings of endurance.
Look at the muscles on you.
Safe travels.
No, this is not what I was thinking of. Yeah, I need to go more west, I think. I know that it is not due south, it's like southwest a little bit. Anyways, it'll pop up on the map sooner or later here. You know, at some point, I need to go back and get that other Ayleid crown. It just hasn't really been a high priority for me. But like I said, once we finish with, the whole, like, city tour, then we'll have, there we go, that's probably it. Then we'll think about what to do next. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Kind of funny that, like, the ogres are still just hanging out at it after all this time. I mean, I guess it's not a bad place to set up a home, but... Let's go see if there's anything interesting in the house. Okay. Aha! That's exactly what I was hoping there would be, is like a repair hammer. Yeah, you know. New coat of paint, get rid of all the bones and corpses. Actually kind of a nice place. Alright, let's go back and share the good news. Bad news? Okay news?
All right then, I'm listening.
Hello.
Hello there.
You haven't seen my sons,
Read any
have
good
you?
books
Is
lately?
your
They went
weapon
off into
stained
the
with the
forest to
foul
fight those
blood of the
monsters,
ogre?
and
Mysterious
I'm worried
Apathy.
about them.
It's a fairly interesting read.
Slow down, dude.
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet? Wonderful. Are you ready to take us there now? Right.
Ooh, do I have to escort them? That's annoying. Although I think we can do this. I think, if memory serves, fingers crossed. Wonderful. You guys seriously have to like dress exactly the same though?
Thanks so much for getting us here safely.
Whoa.
I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this
What
time.
in the world is
Please,
going on?
visit us again soon. You are welcome here anytime, my friend. Those famous for good deeds may... At long last, Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going
Dude, what
to
is
celebrate.
going on? What
The ogre certainly made a mess of...
if I do this?
Take your time.
Oh, it's maxed anyway, but that would have made the persuasion very difficult.
At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again.
Okay, well, I don't know what that's all about. So, now there is, I think, I'm trying to remember. I think there's another quest related to this, but I think we might have to come back later. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. We have to talk to somebody else. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and try it.
Hey.
Nothing? You know what?
Good evening.
Let's go do the quest with the Argonian. Wait, was this her shop? She is a friendly soul. No, this is definitely not. I think it's over here.
Hello there. Well met. So, the brothers have once... My mother owns... Certainly.
Wow, so friendly.
Good. Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trade. Take your time. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Alright, we'll just unload a few things.
You got a great deal there. Bye.
So now I think what I have to do is rest a little bit, maybe. Let's go do that. Just hang out for like 24 hours outside their shop. I'm sure they won't mind.
How are you?
Hello.
No, she's still here. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out.
For you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
Okay, there's the other part of the quest.
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, The original owner of Weatherly.
I guess we're switching gears again. We're going to go with
legacy.
this.
In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it?
I guess.
Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows, my story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end.
Well, now I'm interested.
My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision.
Honor among thieves,
He
I
fled
guess.
from Coral with his family and was never heard from again. Only his small son, Reynald, was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila! The brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all. Indeed. What is the point of my tale?
Indeed.
Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately,
hang on
the
now.
notorious Red Guard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back.
Rightfully belongs to you?
If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
Good.
I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. Gilbert and Reynald know nothing of their father's past deeds. Beware.
And fortunately, I walked right by this place. So this is another quest that has a couple different ways that you can complete it. It's supposed to be an ogre cave, but there are goblins outside it, by the way. It is an ogre cave. Well, anyways. Yeah, so there are a couple different ways you can complete this one. Oh, hello. Didn't see him. But as before, we're going to be going for the good way to complete it. Just until it's time to stop being a goody two-shoes. Starting to think that other path might have been the wrong way, which means that's where I want to go, because there's probably loot over there. Let's backtrack real quick. Oh, there's another path right there. Actually, it probably just loops around, maybe? I don't know. We'll check it. So we're definitely going to have to come back to Coral, because there are a lot of quests there to complete, but I think we'll still move on to the next area next time. But I'm glad we're going to wrap up this whole little quest line in one episode. I'm still confused, though. Why were there goblins out front? But this one's a little beefier. Not much beefier. Yeah, I'm going to go with that's probably the stolen item. Now, what would have been cool is if he actually used that when he was fighting us. I guess an ogre doesn't necessarily know how to use a sword, but it's not really rocket science. Pointy end goes in foe. Oh well. Back we go. Alright, so you don't have to do this, but let's go talk to them really quick here.
What's new? My father was a great man. I'll not hear your lies.
Okay then. Well, I'm back in a few minutes then. So I'm not sure if you noticed on the well, I'm not sure if you noticed on the little quest marker, but it said, obviously because it is the Honor Blade Coral, might be something that the castle would be interested in having back. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to actually return it. Might have to rest, though, in between, but we'll see. Nope, looks like he's here.
Hello, I'm Leith Wavrik, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Coral. Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient honor blade of Coral from out of this castle. Why? This is incredible. I never thought to see this sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Indeed.
Please accept my thanks on behalf of the people of Coral for restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism, the Escutcheon of Coral.
Escutcheon.
You've done a great service to Coral.
That's a strange
and
word.
You should be proud. Fare thee well.
All right. So this is, I think, a unique item. Do I not have a one? I don't have a one-handed weapon to show you what it looks like, huh? Well, we can do this. Yes? No? Apparently I have to equip a one-handed weapon to show my shield. So, okay. Well, I'll show it off in a minute. But I think it is a unique item. And if we were to bring the sword back to the other dude, he just basically gives us a leveled amount of loot. So, But now let's go talk to them. Hey. Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
What's new? My father...
What? I thought that they were supposed to, I feel like it's all kind of cleaned up now. Any repair hammers anywhere? No? I thought that they were supposed to believe you once you traded in the quest and everything. What's it say right now? But first I'm going to take all their food. Perfect. Where's the other brother?
What's new? The Great Forest was...
There you are. He's the one I'm supposed to talk to.
You have something to tell me about my father? I'm at a loss for words. Already I've heard that the Honor Blade rests again in Castle Coral, and the Escutcheon of Coral you have is all the proof I need.
Escutcheon.
My father had told us that he had hidden something away for us, something to provide for our future, but I never imagined it was this. I'm sorry you had to be tasked to right this wrong that my father was responsible for. Once again, you've stuck your neck out for us. Maybe in the past my family was notorious, but never let it be said that the current Germains don't pay their dues. I'd like you to have this keepsake. My father gave it to me when I was but a lad,
It's
I
also
think
probably
you should
stolen.
have it. Thanks again, my friend. You are always welcome in our home.
Cool.
Honor suits you well. May your journeys always be safe.
Thanks, friend. Alright, so that's the Germain Brothers quest line completed. Is that an imp? Oh, you were so dead. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this in a previous episode, but I hate imps. I might have mentioned it. Okay. I had to be sure, you know. Okay, let's go travel back to my house, I guess, so that we can actually over here, so that we can see what that shield Escutcheon actually looks like. There we go. Alright, Escutcheon. So it basically just looks like an ebony shield, I think. Maybe that's a unique pattern. But, 8 defense, that's pretty good. Of course, I roll with this, so I don't actually need a shield, but I will put it in storage. Oh, shoot, what were the enchantments on it? I wasn't even paying attention to that. Endurance and reflect damage. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not amazing, but not bad. Keys that I need to get rid of. No, but I can store those. It's too bad that they have common souls inside them. But alas. Cool. So I think that's going to do it for this time. I hope you enjoyed that little quest line from Coral. Next time we will move on to the next city, which might be Leeuwen. It's not going to be Kvatch. We're going to put that off for as long as possible. I guess it might be Leeuwen. There's some cool quests there too, so yeah, that should be fun. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed watching. Let me get my boots back on. There we go. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will, of course, be back next week with something new.